Welcome back everyone. So today is a combined seated and standing workout. All you need today is a chair and comfortable shoes. So let's get started with warming up. So sitting up straight, we're gonna bring the arms up halfway, nice deep breath in, and breathing out as you bring the arms down. Let's do that again, going up, breathing in, and breathing out. This time bring the arms up as high as you can, if you can, all the way to the top, and coming back down. Again, bringing the arms up, this time coming forward with the elbows going down in front, and then reaching back up, stretching those arms back, and then coming back down. One more time, bringing them up, stretch back, and bring them back down. This time bringing them in front, and then pulling the elbows back as far as you can, and forward again. Back, and forward. Last time, reaching back, this time trying to bring the elbows back a little bit further, coming forward, and then bringing the elbows down and pulling those shoulders back. You're sitting up nice and straight, feet are flat on the floor, coming forward, coming back, getting those shoulders back, and forward. Last time, and then relax the arms, sitting back in your chair. If you want your back against the backrest, you can. Otherwise, just sitting up straight, bringing one foot up, flexing that foot, and going forward. Flex, and forward, and one more time, and forward. Bringing that foot down, switching to the other side, flex, and point, flex, point. Last one, and point. Good. Okay, let's do our sit to stands. So if you can't do the sit to stands, you're just gonna bring the legs up and back down. So ready? Let's go. So we're going up to 10, do as many as you can. So having your heels back, pressing your weight into your heels, standing up, and coming back down. Try not to let the knees buckle in front, so you're keeping the knees wide, coming up, and back down. If you need to use the hands, that's okay. This is 3. And down. 4. And down, going at your own pace. If you need to slow down, that's okay. And down. 6. So our goal today is to get those legs stronger. 7. 8, 9, and we've got one more, and 10. Okay, we are going behind the chair. We are doing lots of exercises with the assistance of the chair today and doing what you can. So some of these you can do seated, but some of them you do have to be standing. So let's just get started with walking to warm up the body a little bit more, getting in some cardio as well. Again, you can do this part seated. So just walking on the spot, getting those arms involved if you're able to, but if you're a little bit fearful of falling, then of course you can hold on to the back of the chair. There are lots of modifications you can make to make this easier or harder. So 10 more seconds. Okay, let's just tap from side to side. This is also challenging the strength in the legs and challenging your balance a little bit. Now, if you're able to, you can let go of the chair. If you have any fear of falling, of course, have your hands close to the chair or just holding on lightly. Again, with the tapping here, go at whatever speed works for you. You can slow it down or pick it up, depending on what you're able to do. Last one on each side. Good, now let's go to the front. We're just going to tap in front again. If you don't need to hold on, don't hold on. So already right here, we're challenging the balance. Your legs are also having to work to keep you in this position. Last one on each side. And then we're gonna make it a little bit harder. We are going to go down just a little bit, so a slight bend in the knee, and then heel tap, and then other side. So this one we have to go a little bit slower. So bend those knees when you're bringing that Heel forward, the other leg is bending slightly. So it's almost like a little bit of a mini lunge. This definitely challenges the balance for a lot of people. So if you're feeling a little bit unsteady, that's quite normal. And we are going to work on that and try and improve it. Okay, one more on both sides. Good, let's go back into that walk. So try and find a pace that challenges you a little bit. Continuing to take nice deep breaths. Okay, holding on to the chair this time, we are going to do our side raises. So having the supporting leg slightly bent, we're going to bring the other leg out and back in. Now if you're sitting in the chair, you can bring the leg out to the side as well and in. So one thing you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be leaning when you're bringing that leg out. And our goal is not to get the leg up high. We're just going out about 2 feet, just to the point where you feel it nicely in the hip and back down. So do as many as you can here. And let's stop there and switch to the other side. I'm going to move my chair a little bit because I'll hit the wall otherwise. Okay, other side. So supporting leg is slightly bent, going out to the side and back in. And last one. Good. Okay, shake those legs out a little bit. Let's go into our calf raise. So we're putting all of our weight onto the toes. We're bringing the heels up as high as we can and back down. Going again and down. So here you don't have to necessarily hold on, but have your hands close to the chair for support in case you need it. And if you find that by not holding on is restricting how much you can go up, then hold on instead, because we want to get those calves stronger. So by holding on, you can often go a little bit higher with the heels. And just hold it very briefly at the top as well. So meaning when my heels are up, I'm just holding it for about a second and coming back down. And let's do one more. Okay, let's challenge ourselves going the other way. So lifting the toes up, here you want to hold on for safety. So toes up. And let's do 2 more. And then let's go just going back and forth. So heels up and then toes up. Heels and toes, and just go back and forth. And let's do 2 more. Good. Okay, standing behind your chair, we're going to do some side lunges. So I just want you to bring your feet as wide as you can, and you don't have to go deep, just go down a little bit. So you're just bending that one leg. Main thing here is getting your hips back. So pressing your bum back, your hips back, going down a little bit, coming up, and go to the other side. So hips go back, good. And then other side. So just go down to whatever depth works for you. And if you don't need to hold on, then you don't have to. So that is definitely the more challenging option. You can have your hands on your hips. Lots of different modifications that you can make. And we're going to do one more on each side. So one side, and then going to the opposite side. Good. Okay, going back in front of our chair. taking a seat, taking a breather, nice deep breath in, and breathing out, because we're doing our second set of sit to stands. So again, if you don't need the chair, if you don't need the chair for support, then by all means you can do the regular squats as well. Excuse me. Okay, ready? Let's go. So 1, coming up. And if you find it hard to get up, you can rock yourself a little bit by bringing your chest forward and coming up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, and 10. So here we're going to do a little bit of walking again, a little bit of footwork. So either seated or standing is fine. So let's go back into that walk, getting those arms into it. If you can, again, of course, you can hold on if you'd like. So just trying to get in a little bit of work for our cardiovascular system. If you want to challenge yourself more, then just pick up your pace. And if at any point, if it's too much standing, then you can always sit down for this part too. Okay, so we are going to continue with moving our feet, but we're going to change it up to challenge the balance a little bit as well. So for this one, we're going to take a step out, out, in. By all means, hold on if you need to. So working on the muscles on the side of our legs as well. And you don't have to take as big of steps if you don't want to. You can always just take smaller steps. You can also do a bicep curl at the same time if you want to make it more challenging. Okay, let's go the other way. So going left foot first, right, center, center. And now if you want to do something with the arms, you can do a tricep press. So just having the hands at the shoulders and pressing back. So think of flexing the muscles in the back of your arms as you press the hands back. And one more. Good. Holding on to the back of the chair. Let's do our calf raises again. It is super important to have strong calves. And back down, lifting those heels up as much as you can and down. And if you don't need to, you don't have to hold on. That is definitely going to challenge your balance. And let's do 2 more. Good. Okay, holding on to the chair, we are going to bring the leg straight back. So keeping the leg fairly straight here. The supporting leg is slightly bent or having the knees soft, or the knee soft, and then you're just pressing that foot back. Now you should feel that flex in the glutes. So at this point, when my foot is going back, I'm feeling it there. So that is what we want. We want to, if you're going to strengthen your quads, you want to strengthen the backside as well. So pressing back and coming forward. Now, if you feel any pressure in your lower back, lean forward a little bit, bring that foot back and coming forward. And again, your goal is not to bring the foot back really far. You just want to bring it back to the point where your glute is flexing. And let's do 1 more. Good. Shake those legs out. Making the other supporting leg soft or slightly bent, other side. So bringing that foot back and forward again. And 2 more. Good. Okay, let's go back into that walk. Picking up that pace a little bit if you can. And let's do some forward taps. So just tapping forward, and if you want to, you can bring the arms into it or hold onto the chair. Again, finding the speed that you feel challenges you, but is also safe. So each of these exercises is working on your strength and your balance. A few more here. Going back into that fast walk. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is another leg raise, but we're going at an angle this time. So working on more of the center part of the glute muscle. So going back at an angle, so we're not going to the side or straight back, but at an angle. Okay, so going back, again, you're gonna feel that right in there in the glute. So going back. And again, trying not to lean in one direction as much as you can, just go back at that angle without moving your body too much. Let's just do 2 more. Good. Let's switch to the other side. And last one. Good. Okay, let's do some balance work. So for this one, we are going to bring one foot in front of the other. So it's up to you and what you're comfortable with here. You can either just bring one foot in front, but not have them right in front of each other. So just walking in front, but like this. Or if you feel that you're ready to do it this way, you can bring one foot right in front of the other. That is definitely more challenging. So find what works best for you. Have the chair at the side, just so it's there for support. So you can either hold on to it lightly or not hold on to it at all, but at least it's there for safety if you feel unsteady. So let's just go back and forth, finding what works best for you in terms of where your foot's going to be placed. And then turning around slowly, and then coming back again. And another way to make it more challenging is not to look down at your feet. Already that threw me off balance. So looking in front makes it a lot harder. And when you're ready, turn around slowly. For those who have had vertigo, you always want to move slowly when you turn around, and it also throws you off balance when you're turning around as well, so that's also going to challenge you a bit more. And going back. Now, if you want to make it even more challenging and you have the space, I've got this wall here, so it's difficult. You bring your arms out to the side. That will also make it a little bit more difficult. And then just coming back to center. Okay, excellent. All right, have your chair handy so it's there for safety. Let's just bring a foot up. We're gonna bring the arms up to the side. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, have one hand on the chair. And then just bring the arm in front and going back. Okay, so coming in front. If you're comfortable with it, you can do it with both arms. Having the supporting leg slightly bent, so that knee is a little bit bent to help you with your balance. And if you want, you can bring that knee up higher. And this is also working to strengthen your legs. Bring the arms down, switching to the other side, so foot is slightly up. Again, your choice. If you want to hold on with one side, you can. Actually, let's do this side. And then bring both arms up if you want to. You could have that chair switch to the other side if you want to. Again, looking forward is going to make it more challenging. Excellent, and bring that foot down. Great. Okay, holding on to the chair, having the toes pointed out, pressing your hips back, that is key. Try to really press back and come back up again. You can do this sitting down on the chair as well if you want to make it a little bit easier, or if you feel more safe doing it that way, that's fine. So bringing those hips back and coming up again. If you want, you can bring the arms up at the same time and then going back down, or just hold on to the chair, just lightly. So working our legs here, working the glutes. So just do as many as you can. You don't need to go this deep. You can even just go down a little bit, and that is fine. You're still working on strengthening the legs. Let's just do one more. Good. Okay. Let's go into reverse lunges. Don't worry, there are lots of different ways you could do it, so it makes it a little bit easier. Holding onto the chair, you're just taking a step back. Think of bringing that back knee down just a little bit and come back up again. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can go all the way down and come back up. Find what works best for you. So let's go together. So just bringing a leg back, going down a little bit, and coming forward again. Holding onto the chair for support, or not if you don't need to. And coming back. 3, 4, 5. Let's just do 6 for this one, because this one is a little bit harder. And you'll probably feel that burning in the other leg because it is a difficult exercise. Let's switch to the other side. Getting in position, bringing that leg back, knee comes down a little bit, and come forward. A lot of times when people think of a lunge, they're thinking of lunging forward, but really you're trying to get that back knee down to the floor. And we've got one more. Good. Let's go back into that walk again. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Let's bring our arms forward and do some punches in front. Or if you're holding on to the chair, then of course you're not going to do the punches. Just hold on for support. Nice deep breath in here. And breathing out. Okay, let's challenge the balance a little bit more while continuing to do cardio. So just doing a triangle here. So forward, forward, back, back. Okay? So just think of it being a triangle shape. And this is also going to work the strength in your legs. And it's definitely working our balance too, or challenging our balance. You can bring your arms into it if you want to. Last one, and then we're switching the direction. So left side first. We're almost done. And last one here. Excellent, good. Okay, coming back into the chair, we're going to finish off with some stretching. So sitting on the edge of the chair if you're able to, bringing one leg out, stretching out our legs, so just coming down to the bent leg. So with the bent leg, it's at 90 degrees, your ankle, your heel, goodness, is underneath your knee. So just holding that stretch, taking a nice deep breath. And big breath out. And then sitting up a little bit and then trying to bring the toes down to the floor and then leaning forward again and feeling that stretch through the front of your leg. Sliding that foot back, switching to the other side, toes are up, leaning forward and hold. And sitting up, pressing those toes down, leaning forward, feeling that stretch here. Excellent. So either bringing a foot under the chair or to the side, whatever feels good for you. So if you bring it under the chair, you're just going to lean back slightly. Feel that stretch here through the front of your leg. And you can bring your chest out and look up a little bit to really stretch out more. Depends on what feels good for you. So kind of find what feels right. But the main thing is you want to be feeling it through the front of your leg. And bringing that foot back, switch to the other side, leg goes under the chair as much as you can, leaning back. And you can always press the foot under the chair back more if you want to intensify it. And slide that foot back again. Let's stretch out the lower back. So we're gonna go down and then round your back a little bit. So your head is down, or you can have it parallel with your back. So already you should be feeling the stretch in your lower back. So just hold for a little bit if you're comfortable in this position. And then let's roll ourselves back up, head coming up last. Okay, and let's do that again. So coming down and hold. And then as slowly as you can, roll yourself back up. Okay, let's roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the arms out to the side. So just press the hands to the walls. Turn the palms up, fingers are going down, stretching out the biceps. Reaching one arm overhead, reaching as high as you can to the ceiling, other hand goes down to the floor, so reaching in both directions. Switching sides and reach. Dropping the hands back down, dropping the ear down to the shoulder. If you want to intensify it, press a hand out to the side. Rolling your head forward, chin is towards your chest, and then going over to the other side. pressing that hand out if you'd like, and hold. And then looking in front, pressing the hands forward. You can do it this way or you can do it this way, whatever feels good. And then going back the other way. If you can grab onto the back of the chair and then just lean forward to stretch out the chest more. Otherwise, this way works too, or like this. Bringing the arms back down. Nice deep breath in, arms overhead. And then breathe out. That is it. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, it costs you nothing, but it helps my channel. And please tell others about the channel if you find that the workouts are helpful. Have a great day, everyone. See you next time. Bye for now.